Kitties! Today we are going to talk about more news about Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I'm filming this on August 11th. So first of all, I'm going to tell you about a new article on Nerd Reactor with an interview of the CEO of Sunblink, and we are going to talk about some minor updates and bug fixes and some major update announcement for 1.1. Let's go! So, on this article from Nerd Reactor, there's an interview from CEO Joëlle Ferrier, and here's what he said. So this is one of our big mechanisms for current and future extensibility. Sunblink founder and CEO Joëlle Ferrier tells Nerd Reactor about the importance of the cabins. So if you decorate the cabin in a certain way after you play for a while, you can bring new characters into the game that have new classes, new content, new items, new friendship, all of that. Very, very interesting. It makes it an even bigger world than it currently is. So one of our goals here was to create a really big world from the get-go with about 20 known Sanrio characters. But what we want to do in the future is continual updates and almost treat it as a live game. We're bringing content on a cadence that will keep player happy and engaged and enjoying the experience. So that's kind of the goal. So let's unpack that. The cabins are the most important things. So we knew that friendship is central and then visitors are also central. So getting the furniture, go every day on My Melodies store and look if there are furnitures that you do not have them yet. Maybe if it's your one to third day of play, maybe don't waste your money on that. But after that, spend your money on the furniture and also get all the cent dollars that you can, because the yummy furniture are super expensive, 50-cent dollar per, so you really want to stock up on that. That means that you need to focus on making cool cabins for the visitors. At the moment we have 5 potential visitors and we know already what we need for all of them, so we can start working on those cabins. And what is interesting is the news I'm going to talk about later also talk about visitors and cabins, so we'll see that. And what is important also is that it talks about continual updates, and in the Discord they have mentioned that this new update comes on the 25th of August, so 4 weeks exactly after the release of the game, but the next update will likely be 6 to 8 weeks apart from each other, so that means that it will be between the 6th, 13th and 20th of October for the 1.2. So about every 2 months we should get a new update, so that will give plenty of time for people to raise friendship with the new friends that we'll bring on the island and finish the storyline and get back to be ready to play the new content every time. But I hope that it will be enough to keep people motivated and not that after 1 week you've done all the thing. Let's see here, it took me a week and a half, like 10 days about, to finish all the storyline for the big chunk, so I don't know how long the 1.1 new quests and storyline and things like that will be. I hope there will be no storylines, I'm not even sure, but it says new classes, new content, maybe content as story, quests, new items, new friendship, all that. Okay. And something else that I was very interested about, they said later in the article, we got a team of 35 people together to make this, Ferrier continued. Relatively small team building kind of the dream of this massive open world life sim in the Sanrio universe. And you would be surprised at how compelling that was. Obviously Sanrio wants to build up their digital world. We worked with a lot of other IP holders, but this was the perfect marriage for that. So look, you know, this is probably sometimes like Animal Crossing, one part Breath of the Wild, one kind of original, and there's a rich question. They keep mentioning Animal Crossing, and apart from the, I would say, graphics and saturation that is definitely closer to Animal Crossing than Breath of the Wild, I think the story aspect and gameplay and everything maybe is more closer to something like Breath of the Wild and Zelda. I don't know, but I feel that there's a mix of all the very cool things. I wish we had more customization of the island outside and not really just decorating inside of the house, but maybe that's for later. or maybe not, and that's not that kind of the game. And that was what I liked in Animal Crossing, all the creativity aspect. And I actually saw somebody create a super cool room today, and I think I want to do a series on this channel of showing off all the super cool room decors that people have done, because I'm very bad at this and I do not have enough furniture at the moment to do that. So if you have a super cool room that you have decorated, please send me a picture and your credit, whatever, Insta or Twitter or whatever, and I'll credit you in this video that I will make to show a lot of the cool rooms that you guys have made. So it was so nice to hear that there are 35 people in the studio. I was wondering how many people would be in such studio, Sunblink. So yeah, now for the updates. On August 3rd, they said that they released the 1.0.4 hotfix. Friends can no longer take important items from your island. A lot of people had their actually friend come to play multiplayer and grab the mermaid items, and so now it was a bug. You will receive a warning if your cloud storage is full. The issue with the zipline quest has been fixed. You can no longer access area outside of the gate before it's open. Many bugs have been fixed as well. And then on August 9th, they said our first traveling visitor, Cappuccino, will be out and about starting tomorrow, Thursday. Make sure you have a cabin prepared for him, and he may stop by your island over the extended weekend. So you need 2 cakes, 2 coffees, 2 pizzas, and 2 sodas. You can place them on the floor, or for a slightly classier look, go up to any table when you aren't in deco mode, and you'll be able to place them on a table. Cappuccino for me is still locked. A lot of people thought that because we did not finish all the yummy furnitures with ASCII, we could not have Cappuccino, but it's not the case. Cappuccino was locked on a time. And as of today, it's August 11th, and I have Mimi came back, and I still not have seen Cappuccino, and it's still locked for me. So I'll let you know how and everything about what's going on with Cappuccino. Now, on August 10th, like yesterday, they released a lot of cool things. So first of all, they said that there will be a hotfix 1.0.5 that for people who were losing their save data, to email them or something like that. And they will be giving them a full package of Friendship Blossom and Ultimate Gifts as an apology. And they'll also be receiving the full launch celebration outfit sets. Honestly, I'm so impressed about Sunblink, how they are kind and listening to the people and everything. I've been involved in other games and communities and maybe bigger games like that, but also that kind of smaller of a studio, and people were so angry at the developers and they were silent and never really communicating with the players and completely out of touch. And so I really feel that Sunblink is doing the right thing to be listening to everybody and being just kind, and some of the things that people have given as feedback will already be in 1.1. So this is amazing, and I hope it stays like that. And honestly, I'm so impressed about how they've been handling the community so far. It's only been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and yeah. Kudos to Sunblink, honestly, this is amazing. So here's what is in 1.0.5. Restored key items to folk who may have lost them during multiplayer, clarified the save file conflict pop-up, fixed quests that player may have become blocked on, added a what's new banner so you can get this info in game, added several smaller bugs and issues. And now, what you've been excited about is learning about 1.1 update, and they are telling the date, it's August 25th, and it will be the little twin stars, so Kiki and Lala, that you have seen throughout the quest, that mainly they were kind of the thing tying everything together. In this whole story, we will be able. So, have you scaled Icy Peak? Get ready to rise into the sky and meet the little twin stars in a brand new area of the game. New biome. Participate in the Summer's End events to get seasonal athletic wear, a beachy towel wrap, and more new looks and new furniture. I know that events in this game are not as exciting as I would have thought. This is just logging bonus, but this is new items, so I'm excited about that. I'm not sure about the athletic wear. probably not cute, but maybe the beachy towel wrap will be cute. And new looks there, new furniture. We have seen some of them already here when they showed the screen at the launch party in the Hello Kitty Cafe. Oh, by the way, let me just put some images from people on Instagram about this launch party, and it was amazing. Oh my god, I've been to this place in person twice, I think, but it's like the best, cutest cafe ever, so I'm so happy they did it there. Obviously I wish I could have been there, but yeah, this was amazing. So I'm excited for other people who were able to be there and that made great content for us to see how cool it was. Honestly, craft multiple things at once. No more grinding gizmos into mechanism one by one. You'll also be able to donate multiple critters and cook multiple items at once. This is a quality of life update that people have been requesting, and they're already putting it in the first update. This is amazing, honestly. Thank you so much. Ask visitors to stay at your island permanently. Make sure you get Dear Daniel into the cabin you want him in. And then many more quality of life updates and small bug fixes. And at the end they said, be on the lookout for some sneak peek images of the new area coming soon. So I don't know if they're talking about the thing from the Hello Kitty Cafe, but I think they showed the inside of the house, the outfits that they came in, and Kiki and Lala, and I don't remember things about the biome itself, but will be in the sky. This is so exciting. I was not sure about this thing about Dear Daniel and visitors staying in the cabin, so I actually asked some info and they answered. Does that mean that we won't be able to add more furniture to the permanent house of Dear Daniel, for example? And what if he steals the one I made for Mimi like he usually does? So basically, Mimi and Dear Daniel wants to be in the same area, and Dear Daniel only needs 3 furniture and Mimi needs all of 5 or something Hello Kitty furniture. Then all the requirements for Dear Daniel are automatically in the house that are also made for Mimi, but Mimi cannot go to the other house. So if Dear Daniel comes and steals Mimi's house, then yeah, this is what's happening a lot. Anyways, and so that's why they answered. You can always add edit furniture, and you can also ask Dear Daniel to leave once he is permanent. If he takes a house you intended for someone else, just wait until he leaves and arrives in the right cabin you want, then ask him to stay. So that helps a lot clarify. So it's not like permanent, you can still move them, and it's not like if it's the wrong thing, then you're done. So yeah, this is really cool. I'm excited about this. And what I'm interested in knowing is that once as a visitor and he's permanently here, will I get some more quests from him? Because there's also a collection about 5-star visitors, and will it just turn into a new character, like a new friend that I can raise friendship with, that I can have bonus from friendship like quests and recipes, things like that. I don't know, I'm so interested. So I'm so excited about this update and knowing all the cool things that are coming. Even though I finished the storyline, I'm still very motivated to finish as much as I can of the collections, of all the things like that before the update comes, so then I can just be ready to do all the new content. So I hope that you are as excited as I am by this new content, and please subscribe because I need to reach 1000 subscribers before the end of August if I want to keep this channel. So help me on this goal, we can make it together. So if you want to see how-tos and guides, click on this playlist here, and if you want to see me play the gameplay, click here.